we can he traveled trains across America. Said God took him. Trainsman who was cleaning the station. Little old Christian guy. To see, not that he causes it, but he's there. In everything. The King's Speech, chapter. Compassion reaches, taking God out. Part of our mission as Christ Church. 25. Here at Heritage Memorial to mission field because it's the compassion in the name of Christ. So we see that we read Matthew chapter 9. It says they looked out over the crowd. Passion on them. They're helpless like sheep without a shepherd. All you who labor are heavy laden, broken down, and not a burden. Go through life together. 5. As that Jewish, even a cup of cold water in my burden to do. Someday, and it's in my name. You did all this great stuff. When did we do that? Up the ones who were did it unto me. He expressed amazing sensitivity. And better at this business of compassion. Okay? We can figure out other ways of continuing the beat that goes forward. Refuge, a place of redemption, a place of challenge. How does this become as well? There's nothing quite like the gathered church place to be. You believe that? Christ did it. We need to do it. Our place You believe in taking care of your own? Well, this is God's. Ours. We have to find every way possible that our place and to our community. As we demonstrate our value as a people and as a church, the communities around us, we gain a voice. Value first, then voice. Value, then voice. Have you ever had a teacher or coach that you said about that coach, he was really tough on me? Ever heard a person say about a teacher they had, boy, really corrected me a few times, but man, I knew it because she did it because he loved me and cared for, and they make a word. Along with compassion, along with conviction comes the opportunity for conversion, change, transformation. That's the big work we're called to do. Have to be at our best. Have to do our best. Listen, because called to do. You realize that? You think of another organization on earth besides the local congregation. We have a very unique place. Who else in the culture today tries to speak into your spiritual life? That Jesus Christ is not just one of many good prophets and good teachers. They're all specialists out there, which is fine. That's who we're called to be. That's what God has made us to be. You know, one final thought here is about why did Jesus look over at John and say, behold your mother? John had a thing about himself. He said, you know, he thought he was the only one. Jesus said, he says it right here. And the disciple whom Jesus loved. People there close enough to talk to. Around, but they may have been a long distance off. Within the next few years for being a follower of Christ. He's the only one that actually lived to be an old man. The mother of Jesus. But you know what? You realize how unique you are as a voice for Christ? As hands to make a difference? As and grasping. Who did all of this? What then will you do with Christ? As a follower, what then shall we do with Christ? To remember those little across like WWJD. What would Jesus do? Hey, live life that could be asked. What about some of you who are still this side of making some, but I got some issues and from doing something significant with Jesus. Okay. The thief on the cross, all that dude said was, hey, you can do that good. Faith idea in Jesus. It's time just to put all this stuff aside to do something important with him. You can do that. And what then shall Holdren do with Jesus? Today, Father, thank you for your amazing word. Be exposed to the word of God hundreds of times, and yet it keeps life. And I do now, and I will. Spirit, your same Spirit who inspired it. Followers, your disciples, thank you for allowing us to be a part of a church that really puts whatever else people believe about all this stuff. The one who brings the ultimate forgiveness, ultimate salvation, ultimate hope, and shows us we receive your compassion in our lives so we can have something. We don't plan to leave you, so don't leave us in the days to come. As we depart, as you take advantage of scriptures and life and the Spirit and